Alright, we are back. Don't mind my changing clothes at all. Don't mind me. Definitely not like I'm wearing a Capricorn shirt now. Hello, Lynn. We're back. Yeah, I think so. The nuh-uh from Lane is insane. I'm so nervous. Did it not?
Let's April 1st. Okay, hold on. I'm extremely fast to trust. Give me like.
You know what? Here you are, buddy. You skipped through everything. No, nothing's wrong with the mic. It's just being weird.
Yeah, it's because it's right next to the computer. Because it's right next to the computer. Quiet? Yeah. It's because I'm not here. It's because probably because I'm not here.
Oh, well, there's Lane saying it in the comments again. Wild. Don't worry about it, Lane. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
We got through all of her stuff.
This is honestly, admittedly, my least favorite part of the whole game because you have to talk to everybody.
I think it's my favorite so far.
No, just, I mean, you have to talk to everybody for everything.
It is a little annoying, but do I mind? No.
Because I was away from that, I just got back. Yeah, I just went back over here. Like 3 seconds. It wouldn't have thought of that.
Microphone. No, this is... I'm gonna talk to him, despite how annoying it's gonna be. I'm above the petty drama of hysterical... anchorites. I only care about facts and reason. Hey, I know what it looks like. But I had nothing to do with this. If I had been the one to steal part of the infamous Rainbow Emotion Saga, I promise I never would have returned it. Girl, so real. Actually, could we strike that from the record? How do you know so much about the book? I have an interest in... in salacious historical artifacts. I never thought I'd run into one here of all places. Usually even professionals, prospective editors could only hope to touch a book like that one on the ugly end of a low-blood rebellion. Prospective editor? Yes. It's a branch of...
Avaristical methodology.
Thank you. Where you help the government decide which historical documents are...
Advantageous.
Thank you. Advantageous to the Empress and which should be locked up or purged. Most people think it's boring work because you spend a lot of time reading old ledgers and
Requisition records,
but you wouldn't believe the things you learn about the past from that stuff. Of course, there's the added benefit of being the only one who gets to see them at all. Wait. Are you saying that you study these historical documents and then you just lie about what's in them? Yes. Why else study history if not to control it? 1984. If you put history into the hands of the people, you'd end up with total anarchy. Just look at what happened here. Ugh. I feel like she is guilty.
I don't think she actually is the worst part.
Which is stupid, so it's either between her and for some reason him. Because you did say that was a man.
I don't actually think it's him.
Really? I need to talk to you. Can we ask you some questions for the trial? Make it quick. About the Jades. What is your take on the other Jades? My take? Yeah, what do you feel about the rest of your, traveling companions? Very little. Wow, you're helpful. Quite. So, do you believe Daria did it? I just can't quite bring myself to care. This is going nowhere. Glad to be of help. Okay, so you didn't do anything for me. Daria, could we ask you a few questions? Yeah, whatever. Did you do it? Zephyros, you can't just ask that. Oh, why not? Because she's our client. It's our job to believe that she's innocent. We can't ask her anything that would incriminate her. Why? You're considered innocent until somebody proves you guilty. Sounds fake, but whatever. I didn't do it, but Lanira thinks I want to fill pails with Bronias. She's not gonna change her story. I was explaining what that meant last night. Not gonna make the joke. Gonna make the joke again. And that teal blood with an industrial metallic cylinder up, gonna believe whatever she thinks will make the clown happy. Could we ask you some more questions? Fine. So, about Lanira. Lanira? What about her? She sucks. Not really anything else I can say. She wants to get me called. She's absolutely convinced herself that I'm trying... Branya. Oh, okay. Are you? No. You think I'm trying to get with any of these losers I see literally every day? I've been down that road before. I'm over it. Go away. I'm not a suspect. Do we have to talk to her? She looks like she might knife us. Do you mind giving us a statement? Yes, I mind. I find it offensive that you think I have something to hide. Daria is the culprit, plain and simple. But Daria has no reason to steal anything, and I don't think she's the type to stir up a scene for yucks. So what would she have to gain? She would gain tingly... Got it. Okay. Daria is a Got it! Some strong feelings here. And that's all I have to say on the matter. You've just been calm this whole time. Oh, hi, I guess you want to talk about Fresh Teeth? Book 5 of the Rainbow Emotion Saga? I could have done the voice, but apparently Arachnus does not want me to. Yeah, so you're the one who had it first? Well, I didn't bring it onto the train, if that's what you're asking. I just found it. I'd never seen it before. I only knew the series by reputation. Is it very well known? Not exactly, but I know some of the others have definitely read it. It's about a jade blood who is thrown out of the caverns for impure dalliances with her fellow jades. Then she becomes a rainbow drinker and has even more impure dalliances? A rainbow drinker? Oh, I guess you trolls who live on the surface have different myths. Why not? Legends have it that there are jades who have cheated death by becoming rainbow drinkers. They say that the rainbow drinkers can live forever and their eternal youth means they never have to leave Alternia. But they must drink the blood of other trolls to survive.
No, don't say it.
Why not?
No.
Oh, like a vampire. Sure, if that's what you call it. But it's all just stories, of course. Rainbow drinkers aren't real. So the book is just about vampires? Well, there are rainbow drinkers in it, but I wouldn't say it's about them. It's more centered around the main character doing pretty much all the sacrileges it's possible to do, of which becoming a rainbow drinker is one. Like, there's this one iconic scene where she gets her... This story sounds really exciting. But obviously you don't have the book, so, we're gonna go talk to some other people. What is in this book? My poor boy.
How does one put this? It's, I'm pretty sure just what Lane was requesting.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Real. Gets her what and what? Bronya, could we talk to you about what happened? Not if you expect me to betray my wards for the entertainment of a high-blood rapper. No, we want to help. We're gonna help you all build up an unimpeachable defense. I really don't understand what you or that teal blood really think any of this is going to accomplish. Because nobody cares about the truth. Everyone knows nobody cares about the truth and will therefore never actually tell the truth. I don't know you. We get that. We really do. I know you have no reason to trust us or Marvis. But we're all in this together now, right? We're all in this together. No. Shouldn't we at least, I don't know, try? Yeah, I guess we should. So we can ask you stuff? Go ahead. You're in charge here, right? Well, I'm certainly not in charge of the teals or that high blood, but I am the highest ranking jade of my cloister, yes. even though Lang likes to pretend he doesn't have to listen to me. So yes. Go ahead and ask anything you like. Which one should I do?
Your choice.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What are you doing out here? I thought the cloistered jades weren't allowed to leave the caverns. We aren't. The drones would strike us down if we were to abandon our duties to the Mother Grub. Except for one single event per sweep. Jivik Week? Yes, obviously. I'm sorry if this sounds ignorant, but why are you allowed out during Jivik Week? Don't you have a really important job to do? We do. And I suppose it's in contravention of hundreds of sweeps of tradition for us to leave before our ordeals. But it's the heiress's will, I guess. The heiress? Yes. Maybe 3 or 4 sweeps ago, the heiress demanded that even we be allowed to attend. The drones stand down and we are allowed to emerge from the caverns. Isn't that potentially a big problem? Do some of you not run away from your duties? Sorry. My boy. None of my jades are so cowardly. This is merely a field trip. That was everyone, right?
Do we talk to Superior again?
Him? Beneath me. Oh, no, he... Alright. He literally said beneath me, so he will not talk.
Okay. We can wait, did we talk to Marvis?
Should we really be getting involved in this? I think we're sort of trapped now. If we don't do what the High Blood wants, again with assuming the worst of Marvis. I'm more worried about what if it turns out Daraya did steal the book? What if we help her, but it turns out she had been guilty the whole time? I don't see why it matters. You don't? I mean, that's sort of how trials work. It's not about whether you really did the crime or not. I think it matters more how good you are at talking. Who you can get on your side of in the audience. What makes for the best theater.
I mean, that's honestly pretty fair.
Yeah. Maybe our planets aren't so different after all. You up for this or what? Actually, I'm pretty nervous. I'm totally new to all the legislator stuff. Don't freak out, buddy. I don't care if you do something wrong, because everybody participating in the trial will be encouraged to commit less just by witnessing the utilitarianism of the means of punishment. No matter the outcome, it's a moral victory. But what? Okay, I don't understand a word you just said. Wow, no wonder they picked you to be the judge. I hope I'll be able to convince you of whatever my case ends up being. I'm sure you'll put on a hell of a show. I love him. Also, his hat's gone.
Yeah, I think he took it off.
His hat is gone.
So this really puts into scale how actually gigantic he is.
Yeah. He's really tall.
I think a lot of purple ones kind of just are.
He's really tall. What's up? Dr. Stelsa. But she's having a meltdown. And you're laughing about it? Don't worry about her. Stel's got her top buttons done up so tight she's gonna choke. Oh. Yeah. She needs to have her feathers messed once in a while. Keeps our relationship interesting. Okay, so just start the trial? What's up? Maybe the tell me what to do.
Yeah, just start.
Okay. Excuse me. No, we are not. You have. Go gather more statements, more evidence, anything, please. I'm begging you. Jeez, okay. Alright. Oh! That. I don't see a tape in there. What's a tape? Oh, right. Your planet probably hasn't used tapes for hundreds of years. It's how we record videos. They're like a little black box with 2 spools of magnetic tape in them. And as it turns, it plays the video. Whoa, that's amazing. We just use grubs. Grubs, like insect grubs? Yeah, they're linked physically to a CPU or something like that. And this is just like a naturally occurring thing on your planet? Well, in the old days, we used to farm them, but natural-born memory grubs can only store a terabyte of information maximum. Now they're cloned and grown in giant vats of some Imperial ship out on the galactic border. So they're just slave bugs? When you put it that way, it sounds really sad. Your planet has a lot of sad things, Zephyros. I know, but that's why the Tetrarch is going to change everything. If you say so. It looks like we're going to need something sharp and thin to pry the grub out. Right, let's go see what we can find.
Nail file.
The nail file or his sword. Is there any... There's also this part where... Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go, Joey.
Further left, the walkthroughs, I think.
You need a key. I need a key.
Huh. Okay, then talk to the cloister.
Hey, Bronya, do you have the key to the lockers? We kind of need to get inside if we're going to do a thorough investigation. If I were a less diplomatic person with anything more than inoffensively neutral opinions, I might say that this is all ridiculous. But here. Thank you! We love you, girl. This bag is filled with participation trophies. Only Lanier would be proud of winning Tidier of the Month this many times in a row. Wow, she'd make a great low blood. It's a boy band magazine? Oh, yeah. They're huge right now. I can't get into their music though. And Lanier has a ton of nail polish in here too. Wow, maybe she's more girly than I thought. This is just filled with soldier Kirby's books. Are they any good? It's got a lot of fans, but I could never get into them. Maybe I can read one after we get on the express track.
Do you understand what soldier purpose is? Warrior cats, dude.
Oh my gosh, warrior cats! That makes more sense. It's locked. When you try to pull it open, Zephyros steps on something. Oh no. What's wrong? Nothing. Did you step on that thing? Yeah, Joey, what do we do? These kits are really expensive and time-consuming to make. This is a disaster. There's no way we can fix it without the proper tools. It's okay, Zephyros. And it was pretty irresponsible of the owner to leave something so fragile on the floor like that. I'm sure they'll understand. Understand? Rusties like me have been called for less. Wait. Take another look. Here's the crack from where you stepped on it, but there's another one running in the opposite direction. It was already broken when you stepped on it. That's why it was on the floor. Someone else must have broken it and tried to ditch the evidence. They knew someone else would accidentally step on it and take the heat for their own crime. Wow, Joey, you sound just like a lacerator already. I did it! Do I? Yeah. I think I got a little carried away at the end there, actually. There's no way to prove all that stuff I said at the end. But I definitely don't think you're the one who broke it, Zephyros, so don't worry. Yeah. Anyway, let's hold on to this. It might turn out to be important. Ranya's stuff. Let's not burglar her a second time. Wait, what's that? Oh my goodness, she has the missing pages with all... She does. She must have ripped them out to protect her cloister. Joey, wait. You aren't reading them, are you? Shh. Girl is so me. These aren't even that dirty. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we have, that.
There's more lockers, though.
That they won't let me get into them, though. Oh, never mind, they will. They will now. This must be Darius. Is there something wrong? She's just really cool. Oh, there's a bunch of nail files in here. Ouch, they're super sharp. Yeah, some of them are sharp from extra long claws. I don't think Dario would mind if I took one. There we go. Is it because I had him that it let me actually open it?
I don't think so.
Wait, is this just footage of people using the bathroom? Creepy. Yeah, but nobody looks at grubs like this usually except for a security drone. Like the same robot things that blew up your hive? Yeah, there are lots of different kinds. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this place. Okay, now are we good? No.
I think we might have to talk to NPCs more.
I don't wanna.
No, don't go to Dora.
I have your tape.
Oh yeah, wait, right, yeah.
Here. Stop wriggling you. Alright, plugging it in. Let's go straight to the time period during which the outrage was committed. Otherwise, we'll have to watch a succession of unpalatable episodes. Yeah. If you'll just sign here, right? Here we are. Well, I admittedly was looking for around the time your culprit must have stashed the book. The preoccupation were... Alright, we begin with 14:49. 48 minutes. Yep. Oh. Okay, I think that's enough. I believe you. Me too. Thanks, but yeah, you seem like a pretty honest guy. Okay, so that's over. And we have that. Who are you pointing at? Okay. Go ahead and ask anything you like. Yeah, because she did have more questions that were able to be asked. So what exactly happened with the book Fresh Teeth? It's a whole mess. But the first problem is, 1, the book should not have been on the train in the first place. It's part of a banned series we keep in the Cloister Library for safety. 2, what you witnessed was only the back half of the drama. This has been going on all evening. The timeline is actually kind of complicated, so bear with me. Oh my god. I confiscated it and immediately put it in my locker. About 40 minutes after that, I realized someone had broken the lock and stolen the book. 20 minutes after that, we found the book again, but it had been defaced. A bunch of pages were ripped out. 3, I have absolutely no idea how whoever did this got the chance. The lockers are right there, and it's not like we've had much to distract us. So, you have the book now? Yes, it's safe. Can we see it? Absolutely not. No one touches a single page of the Rainbow Emotion Saga until we get back to the caverns. Why were you so ready to convict Daria earlier? Everybody seemed really convinced it was her, or at least they seemed like they didn't care if she got falsely accused. It's political. There really isn't any point in trying to explain it to outsiders, so I'm not going to bother. But if you're asking me if I have any material proof that she did it, then no, I don't. Okay, that's all of the questions for her. You had more. Could we ask you some more questions? Fine. Because these are the last two, I think. About the Jades. So, all the other Greenbloods, you're all family? What? I mean, you live together. Oh, yeah. We all got chosen for Cloister when we were barely older than Wranglers. The special ones who get to take care of the Mother Grub and all its business cavern grave. Not all Jades get chosen, but apparently we're the purest of the pure. Wow. Well, alright. One look at Lang and any theory anybody has for the Cloister falls apart. That guy hatched, crawled right back into a bucket, and never came out. She called you gay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyways, everyone who lives in the caverns a steaming pile of garbage. Can you not leave? Who are you, kid? It's just very stupid. Whatever. Yeah, we can't leave. Do you know what cloistered means? It means they're the only trolls I'm going to see before I leave the planet. It's not like we can just sneak out, we'd be killed by drones. Literally the only time we're allowed to leave that is Jivik week, and even that's new. You'd be better too. And then one last question. About the book. So this book that everyone's so worried about, Fresh Teeth? It's so stupid. Fresh Teeth isn't even that dirty. I see way worse stuff on the internet. It's like embarrassingly bad. Wait, how do you know that? Yeah, isn't it forbidden? Please. It's usually just sitting there in the Cloister library. I'm definitely not the only one who's looked through it. Which is why this whole situation is stupid. I think that was the last question. Oh, yeah. We want to know a little bit more about your friends, I guess. Can you even call them that? We're Cloister mates. I can assure you that there's no stronger connection in this world than between Jades and a Cloister. Even though Wanshi is an irresponsible mess who reads too much deplorable literature. And Daria is a nasty thief who never respects the rules. And Lang is a disgusting party boy who participates in degenerate activities. Okay! All these fictions are just trials to test our faith and commitment to our duty. And I am so grateful to my Cloister mates for providing me endless opportunities to prove my strength and loyalty. We have an unbreakable bond of blood and tradition that binds us more closely than any quadrant. Wow, it sounds like you guys love each other a lot. Well, alright then. And then one last one. Haven't you had enough already? Why are you so passionate about this? You're making a big stink over it and I don't understand why. What do you mean? Justice must be called down upon Daria. But Daria is your Cloister mate. Do you not care about her? What matters most is what's best for the whole Cloister. How is going through this trial going to help your Cloister? Look, I am only doing this to help Branya. She is the shining star that lights our way in these dark caverns. It's about time there were some consequences for how they treat her. Anything else from you? Make it quick. What do you think about this whole situation? That Branya is naive if she thinks this is what it looks like on the surface. And that Lanira could stand to get paled. What is that supposed to mean? My suggestion would be that you should talk to everyone here before making any snap judgments. And I think you had a few more, I think. Can I ask you another question? Have to, miss. We don't have all night. I mean, I think I already asked her this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. What else is there for me to do?
Should I talk to Branya again?
Thank you. Branya? Yes? You keep saying that you don't have any opinions on this, but it kind of really seems like you do. Okay, truth be told, something like this has happened before at my cloister. Really? When I was much younger, there was another Jade I knew. She was a lot like Daria. Even the best of us waver in our faith at times, but she truly hated her calling. She wanted nothing to do with tending to the mother grub. And it was all because of that stupid book. She was obsessed with the Rainbow Emotions saga. It put a seed of blasphemous thoughts into her mind and consumed her. She would have done anything to change her life. She was even convinced she would become a rainbow drinker herself. But the drones took notice of her agitations eventually, and when they finally came for her, she threw herself violently against them, confident in her belief that nothing would stop her. But of course, it's just fiction. It's nonsense. She didn't rise again to walk the sparkling sun-drenched fields. She simply died. Wow. I'd never seen anyone die before, not up close. Ronnie, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's fine. As you can see, I've gotten over it. But that's why I'm so hard on Daria. If I can scare the rebellion out of her now, maybe she'll survive to her ordeals. Rania, that's really all I have to say. Was she the one who... That's my thoughts now.
Well,
After going through everything, that she was the one who took the book and destroyed it like that.
good chance.
Okay. Am I good now? Finally. Will it let me? If there's stuff I missed?
I don't think there's anything you've missed. At least there's definitely nothing that's important you've missed.
Okay. Is this the... Hello? I'm very normal about him, chat. I'm very, very normal about him. Oh, she looks better in this art style. The prosecution is prepped and ready for your honorable tyranny. The prosecution will now show the court that Daria Johnjet stole filthy rainbow drinker contraband from the Jade Lockers, defiled it, and acted like a degenerate criminal just in general. The prosecution will now call to stand their first witness. Whoa, slow down, Speedy McGee. You haven't given these itty-bitty lowbloods an opportunity to get a word in. Oh, of course, Your Honor, how rude of me. I haven't read it yet. Hey, Joe, who are you calling up as your first witness? Me? They look so cute in this art style.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Are you deaf? Quick, you're holding up the court. This will set the whole tone of the trial. It's a big decision. Isaias, what do you think? This is your show. My role is merely advisory. Okay, how about... Who would you bring up first? He didn't even say anything.
No, he was pretty overall useless. Jagora has a clean up alibi.
Who?
Jagora, he's fine. Probably... You don't need to bring up Marvis.
Why not?
You can try, I guess.
I want to see what it says.
Go for it.
Yes, I do. No.
Probably the her, Tanya.
Yeah. Objection. Line. Yes? Oh, please pick me. I have ever so much to say. Girl. Her desperation reeks. Pick someone else. I think Narius' testimony might be important, though. All in due time. A legislator must exhibit patience and temperance, lest they fall into the loop of their own news. If you say so, instead, let's try... I just want to see what it says. Marvin. Joe, how could I snatch the book when I wasn't even... Gar? Oh, no. I was just wondering if you have a suggestion. Just pick the one putting bullets. You want to play ball with somebody who will lose it when the heat's turned up. Somebody nervous, huh? Somebody nervous, and it's her. And Branya. Branya. Seems obvious, but no. Didn't you just say that this was my decision? Sure, but I'm allowed to stop you from making a bad decision, right? Darling, stop backseat lawyering and let the poor girl choose. I will, when she chooses the right one. Her.
If I remember, yeah, she's pretty cute. So
You want... Oh, she is cute. You want me to testify? Against my most precious cloister mates? A dramatic proposal. This is just like in Soldier Pure Beast when... Do you promise that if I call you to the stand, you'll focus on the case instead of just telling us about things that happened in Soldier Pure Beast? That's a tall order. Why to do that, I'd have to... order to Miss Tiny Paws in Soldier Pure Beast Choice 6 when she had to... This is just me. Maybe we should talk to someone else first. How about...
Renaming troll version of Warrior Cats to Soldier Per Beast was really...
You're the one who found it.
True.
And you have been really nervous.
I think Terran is just generally mildly
Terrana.
autistic.
Nice choice. But you promised they wouldn't have to testify. I never actually said that. Don't worry, I won't ask you anything incriminating. Empress, give me strength. Real. Time's a ticking. Bunches. I'll talk. Look, I'm not really comfortable doing this. I prefer to work behind the scenes if you know what I mean. Naturally. Like the dire troll Thomas Hobbes once said, teal bloods are better never seen nor heard. That is how you know the Empire is thriving. Efficiently. Decisively. Lethally. Girl, why are you doing the exact pose, too? On the back of our invisible labor. The music stopped and now I'm not happy.
It just does that. For certain
But we are
sites.
not here to talk about you. We are here to talk about the unfortunate melodramatic afflictions typical of our cloistered sisters to stay on topic. Look, I don't know what you think I saw. If you saw nothing, then you have nothing to lose by telling us the truth. Are you kidding? This is a courtroom. I have everything to lose by telling the truth. Like my life. In normal circumstances, that's true. But we're running a little experiment here. An experiment? Yeah, a kinder, gentler make of trial. We're practicing a policy of innocent until proven guilty. That sounds almost blasphemous. We know how to have fun, don't we? Your honorable tyranny? Yeah, no need to be afraid, buddy. Yeah. I'm being harassed. Oh. You see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time, I didn't even know that the Jades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Not that I overheard their argument. Not explicitly. I'm not the kind of creep who would just listen in on private conversations on purpose or anything. I've just never seen one in real life before, but I'm not a stalker. She seems so nervous. I bet she knows something important. There's a couple tools in the legislator's docket you can use for an effective trial. If the witness says something suspicious, confusing, or just plain weird, you can press them for more info. Or if the witness makes a statement you can dispute with concrete evidence, you can present that evidence to the court. But you've got to put some thought into the evidence you're presenting. If you present something that has nothing to do with the case, you'll just have the court and it won't work. Okay, while we're on this bit right here, we are going to take a small break. So enjoy this beautiful little image here. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna play a little longer until I get to a scene with Marvis again. There's no explanation for that at all. And then we are going to get off.
Okay, check this out.
I am sorry about that. But you've got some thought evidence you're presenting. Okay, I read all of that. Mess it up too much and you'll bore his honorable tyranny and the trial gets thrown out. So if you ever get stuck, just press the hint button and I'll help you out. Wow, that sounds pretty exciting. I'll give it a shot. Okay, Sirona, take it from the top. Well, let's see. It was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing. Was it an accident? Yes? What kind of accident was it exactly? Oh my. This is a subject we should be broaching in front of everyone. Objection. What? Your honorable tyranny, the court must dispute this line of questioning on the grounds that is both baseless and lurid. Huh? Wait. A legislator must always ask questions with the precision of a scalpel making an incision between the temporal lobes. I taught you better than this. You didn't teach me at all. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time I didn't even know that the Jade were carrying a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Like, over argument.
Sure.
Yeah. We never called you a stalker. Oh, he's so cute in this art style. Sorry. Oh, of course not. I just meant that a stalker is what you would call me if it turned out that I'd been doing something creepy, like following around a bunch of strangers I'd just met on a train. Does she sound more nervous than usual to you? Maybe we should try presenting some evidence. Good idea. Let's think carefully about this. What's something that only the Jades had on them that someone would find embarrassing to be caught with?
Present. To the last thing. Go to the last segment. Okay. Present. Go back to the magazine.
This. You know what this is? What? I have never seen anything like that before in my life. You've never seen a magazine? That's right. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have, and it's not like you can mind control me. She's obviously lying. What do I do? She's just told you. Use mind control. The thing we don't have? Most legislators lack psychic powers, and we still get the job done. That's the thing. Mind control isn't magic. It's simply the art of using to trigger chemical responses in the victim's brain. The same chemicals can easily be hijacked with words instead. You figured out the motive, now bring home the intent. My life. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. Otherwise, face it, Lowblood, you've got nothing on me. She's kind of right. Unless she tells the truth, we don't have anything. We have more than you think. You talked to all the before the trial, too. Use your memory. I'll bet that all of them told you something they shouldn't have. Wait. Sephiroth, didn't she say something before about having never seen one in real life earlier? I think it's safe to say she didn't actually mean a magazine. Is it really that unusual for Jades to leave their caves? I mean, for the cloistered ones, yeah, but there are non-cloistered Jades too. So she was talking about something else. I wonder what she meant. I've never seen a magazine before in my life. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have.
Press.
How is it even possible you've never seen a magazine? Yes, now that is... Slap the table. Let's concur. Magazines are very common objects. I found it especially strange that a hopeful recruit to the terrible order of prospective editors is so ignorant about the history of the tree pulp media, which, as we all know, was once the cornerstone of our caste power base. Yes, I know all about the grand old days when Teal Bloods had to pulp the paper to create historical record with our own mouths. Why are you all being so prescriptivist and literal? I was obviously being facetious.
Facetious.
Why would you ever try to be facetious in front of a room full of teals? On the stand, a flippant exaggeration can be the deciding factor in a guilty verdict. Maybe you want to rephrase your statement? Okay, fine. I do have some knowledge regarding the existence of magazines, but I have never seen that one. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. You can't even mind control me into saying otherwise.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Yes.
Look, it's really fun.
Press on that, actually.
On the mind control?
Mm-hmm.
I said I would end at this, but I am invested. Like, badly.
A little bit more.
A little bit more, yeah. Sorry. You wouldn't. I don't know. Can we do that? Theoretically.
Theoretically, wow, buddy. Good job.
Theoretically, yes, as far as I know, it's not against protocol. Bunch of voice changes. Your honorable tyranny. Did someone make this happen? Wait. I'm gonna overrule this one. My dear, please, this is torturing me. We're supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, we're all on a 9-suite vacation on the Alternia right now. You have the rest of your life to serve the stills. Why don't we just chill out and see where this goes? Darling, as always, you're right. Your honorable tyranny, kindly cancel that order to precision and psychic. No! We'll solve this mystery with nothing but wit and intuition. What did I tell you? Mind control. You know, I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I don't think I can use that technique on Serona. Not the exact same technique, no. But you just need to figure out what it is about that magazine that makes her tick. Sounds easier said than done.
You can press on the first thing said.
But you have seen some magazines. Are you going to ask different questions or can I go now? Sorry, I'm just trying to establish the facts. The one has already been thoroughly established. Please let it go.
Wait, what stuff do you have that you can present? I don't remember.
I don't remember what this is. Okay. Laniera broke this.
Go right. No.
This is all I have.
Honestly, try to present the magazine again.
I don't know.
Go to the first thing they said and then present the magazine.
Extremely obvious. Of course you do. I've never had to be a legislator before. Look, think about it logically. There's only a limited number of reasons Serena would want the magazine. Should be easy to narrow them down.
Reminded of someone.
Great. Who was she reminded of? Him?
Mm-hmm.
You remember this?
It's a magazine covering a boy band.
Yeah. Oh, I think I get it now. I told you it was obvious. You know, don't you think Link looks like one of the boys on this cover? Chat, anyone watching, I want to remind you, this is a man. Okay, sorry about that. You mean Actius? She does know it. Uh-huh, so you do know what the magazine is about. You were lying. Of course I was lying. Who doesn't know who
Hatched to dance.
Hatched to dance are? Yes, have you not heard? They were hatched only to dance and are very good at it.
Hatched to dance.
Oh, it's abbreviated. It's the hottest group on the planet. In fact, they're so popular that they've already been pre-approved for cushy military positions when they hit nine sweeps, so they can continue their music career while serving Empire. Well, except for... Oops, I've said too much. No, you haven't. Keep going. I didn't want to believe it was true, but there's a rumor that Actius is going to get cold soon. He's been dissing Jesus' selfies on Chitter, so she's going to send bots after him at their next gig. It's not fair. Is this going somewhere? It's just that, you see, Actius is my bias. Your what? He's my bias. Everything is clear now.
I want him.
You look cool in this art style, but I do not like you.
He's just a weep, dude.
Actius is her waifu. So, in actual terms, he means her husbando. In technicality, I think Actius is a girl or boy because it's a boy band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so more accurately, her husbando.
I hate this guy.
If she's
calling him her waifu, then it's most likely more along the terms of male wife.
That means that he's her favorite. Yes, I see now. Just as the warrior cannot reveal except to true comrades or true rivals.
This is the worst.
Oh, I hate him. I hate that he was me in, like, maybe 3rd grade.
He's really funny though.
A member of the H2D battalion cannot let their bias slip accidentally. To do so would be as foolish as baring your neck to an enemy. A male jade blood. You don't see one of those every day. So you were following Branya and her friends around because, like, looks like your favorite singer? I mean, well, only a little bit. Girl, honey. Honey. Okay, I'm back. I'm fine. I'm okay. And I was hoping to get my hands on that magazine article for my self-torture scrapbook. But I saw Lanira confiscate it shortly after we boarded, and I didn't want to get caught breaking into her locker. So when I saw someone smuggling paper into the load gaber, I thought, hold up. You saw who stashed the papers in the bathroom. I didn't exactly see it per se. The train was under the mountain at the time. Wait, did we go through a tunnel? If we did, I guess it might have been when we were in the first car. There were so many people I couldn't see out the windows. If that's true, then we have an exact timeline for the crime, don't we? You're right. Thank you, Zarina. Your testimony really helped us out. In that case, can I go now? Okay.
That's enough.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to save here. Just gonna... Okay.
Save another time this correction.
Yeah.
Just save. Okay.
Okay. So, we love this guy.